Hello and welcome to the 2013 edition of Shurley English. We are grateful for this opportunity to discuss our curriculum with you. As the latest edition of Shurley English was developed based upon time-proven language arts standards, our authors organized the series logically, sequentially, and systematically for success. The new curriculum scaffolds instruction to help students tackle the text complexity and rigor required in today's English language arts instruction. Our curriculum equips students with the tools they need to attain mastery. The unique features of Shurley English equip students by providing the concrete steps they need to make the connection between grammar, skills, writing, speaking and listening, language, and even reading skills. As students learn about each unique feature, they begin to understand that competent writing begins with the knowledge and comprehension of correct sentence structure, expands to paragraphs, and then essay writing. Let's begin unpacking the unique features of the reading process in Shurley English instruction. Shurley English teaches the foundational skills students need to be able to read and think critically. As they progress, they learn to analyze various types of text, including literature and informational pieces. Young students develop solid phonemic awareness skills which lead to successful decoding and spelling. Students are exposed to a wide variety of academic vocabulary and high-frequency words, which empowers them to engage in text analysis. When students actively engage in close reading, their critical thinking skills sharpen. Now let's turn to the writing process and see how it unfolds in the Shurley English curriculum. Shurley English scaffolds instruction for students throughout the writing process. Students receive direct, systematic instruction in daily grammar and writing traits, and now they begin to learn to write for a specific purpose and audience. Writing instruction continues to scaffold as students learn to write narratives, informational pieces, opinion, persuasive, and argumentative pieces. The writing process is taught in 6 steps, and students will learn the requirements of each. Let's take a closer look at each step of the writing process. During the pre-writing step, students will learn to determine their topic, purpose, and audience. They will select a graphic organizer to help them generate ideas to write about their topic. Using the pre-writing map, this student has decided to use descriptive writing to write about a special pet. 3 main points have been selected, and 2 to 3 supporting details about each point have also been written. Now the student will write a first draft called the rough draft. This is just a first attempt at getting the ideas generated from the graphic organizer written in complete sentence form and organized in a logical way. Here is a visual used to teach students one way to organize their writing into paragraphs. These important scaffolds are provided to help students clearly understand how to organize their writing and to be sure they are not leaving out important information. The third step of the writing process is revision. Revision is a way to improve content through better word choice and improved sentence fluency. The fourth step of the writing process is editing. During editing, students learn to proofread and correct mistakes in capitalization, usage, punctuation, spelling, and grammar. The fifth step of the writing process is the final draft. This is a neat corrected copy of the student's composition. The sixth step of the writing process is publishing. Publishing is a chance for students to share their writing with others. Let's take a look at an authentic student sample. In this sample, it is plain to see that this second-grade student is connecting her literacy skills successfully. It has been annotated so that you can see how well the student's skills match the demands of the standards in writing. The student's writing displays her unique word choice and voice. She uses good sentence fluency and focuses on her main idea. This student sample clearly shows good supporting and concluding sentences. It also clearly shows that this student is making the connection between grammar, skills, and the writing process. In Shurley English, we always teach with the end in mind. Now let's analyze how Shurley English moves your students to this level of writing proficiency by backstepping the whole Shurley English process. The next unique feature of Shurley English is what we call the Jingles section. This is where we teach the grammar definitions for the 8 parts of speech and other important language arts concepts. We teach domain-specific language in the form of jingles. Rhythm, rhyme, and movement make learning key grammar concepts fun and easy for students. Whether you sing or chant the jingles does not matter. What matters is that students develop a working knowledge of English language terms so that they can intentionally discuss their writing, especially during the rough draft and revision stages. Here is an example of the article-adjective jingle.
We are the article-adjectives, teeny, tiny adjectives. A
and the. And the.
We are called article-adjectives and noun markers. We are memorized and used every day, so if you spot us, you can mark us with a capital A. We are the article adjectives, teeny, tiny adjectives. A
And the. And the.
Students learn how the different parts of speech work together to create meaningful sentences. The question and answer flow is a unique grammar practice strategy that helps students understand the logic behind great sentence writing. It is rhythmic and predictable and allows students to distinguish complete sentences from fragments, to conquer subject-verb agreement problems, and to recognize how different types of phrases are used in English sentences. Let's take a closer look at the question and answer flow, Shurley English's unique strategy to help students learn and use the 8 parts of speech. The question and answer flow is a type of oral classification that allows even the youngest students to grasp challenging grammar concepts. The question and answer flow makes sense to students because it is brain compatible. It makes English grammar logical and systematic, even predictable. It teaches sentence analysis skills that students will use later in close reading. Notice in this example the logical progression from the core of the sentence, the subject, noun, and the verb, to the rest of its parts so that it makes a complete sentence. The 3 excited children raced wildly around yesterday. Who raced wildly around yesterday? Children, subject, noun. What is being said about children? Children raced, verb. Raced how? Wildly, adverb. Raced where? Around, adverb. Raced when? Yesterday, adverb. What kind of children? Excited, adjective. How many children? 3, adjective. The article adjective. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1. The question and answer flow is an integral practice strategy that yields tremendous benefits as students learn to read, write, and manipulate language. As students learn the brain-compatible question and answer flow and how to classify and label each word in the sentence, they develop a foundation for writing. The step-by-step process helps students understand sentence structure. As students move through the grades, the level of complexity increases. Shurley English teaches 7 sentence patterns in a very logical way. All grade levels begin with the noun-verb pattern called Pattern 1. As students learn how to identify, label, and write these patterns correctly, sentence fluency increases. Notice the grades where each sentence pattern is taught. Shurley English then teaches students to apply their grammar skills by using sentence blueprints. Sentence blueprints ease the transition from knowing the parts of speech to actually using them along with other language arts skills in the writing process. During this activity, students will use the reverse engineering approach to sentence classification to help them choose their words carefully. They learn to utilize the traits of effective writing at the sentence level as they integrate grammar knowledge into the writing process. Here is an example of a sentence blueprint. Remember that students will learn to use a reverse approach to the question and answer flow to help them make their word choices, and they begin with the core parts. Ponies was selected as the subject noun and labeled SN. Then students asked, "What is being said about ponies?" The response, "Ponies pranced." Pranced is labeled V. Next, students will go to the verb and ask an adverb question. Since 3 adverbs are needed, this example shows an adverb that answers each of the 3 adverb questions how, when, and where. Students asked, "Pranced how?" Eagerly, adverb. "Pranced where?" Nearby, adverb. "Pranced when?" Today, adverb. Each adverb is labeled ADV. "What kind of ponies?" Young, adjective. "How many ponies?" 2, adjective. The article adjective. After the original sentence has been written, students are taught how to revise their sentences using word choice strategies. Revising a sentence means looking for ways to strengthen the content of the sentence. As students improve their sentences using these strategies, they are asked to abbreviate the word choice strategy they used. In other words, they have to give reasons for their revisions. This becomes an invaluable skill later when they analyze the way authors craft their writing. The original sentence is now revised and reads, "The 3 old horses strutted proudly around." They are asked to rewrite the revised sentence and ensure that all of the 5 parts of the sentence are included. Sentence blueprints give students a great head start for close reading when they begin to read, write, and analyze various text types. Of course, Shurley English does not stop here. Language arts skills are woven throughout each lesson to help students develop overall literacy in standard English, making them ready for the demands of college and career. The evidence of a student's preparedness can be found in their reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills. Shurley English clears the pathway for literacy with scaffolded instruction from Jingles to question and answer flow to sentence blueprints, and finally to writing effective paragraphs, stories, and essays. As their writing skills improve, students are taught how to nuance their writing so that it reflects the writing traits we all want students to use. Shurley English provides the connection between all of the English language arts standards through sound instruction and lots of practice. Extensive practice and repetition flows through the entire curriculum, helping students follow specific steps as they build on their literacy. These skills spiral throughout the lesson, providing the comprehensive input and review students need to master the English language arts skills. When students have mastered these skills, their writing will show it. Good writers exhibit traits that make their writing effective. The effective traits include ideas, organization, word choice, voice, sentence fluency, and conventions. With Shurley English, students learn these skills thoroughly, and once they've been taught, they never go away. By scaffolding their instruction, students' writing skills are reviewed in a variety of ways so that students can master and apply them with competence and confidence in various text types. Student writing rubrics help both the student and the teacher to keep the effective traits of writing in mind. Teachers' rubrics provide excellent assessment opportunities. The final feature of Shurley English is speaking and listening. Shurley English emphasizes flexible learning groups to help students prepare for various settings they will encounter. Students enjoy flexible groupings to maximize the social needs of their brains, and Shurley English has built in many opportunities during instructional time for students to practice formal and informal speaking. Shurley English provides easy-to-follow discussion guidelines beginning at the earliest grade levels to ensure that all students have the necessary communication skills they will need to be successful both in school and in the workplace. The Shurley English 2013 edition offers dynamic materials for the 21st century classroom. As your classroom changes, know that your Shurley English materials are fully adaptable. We have just what you need to fit your teaching style. We offer our curriculum in 3 different ways: print materials, digital materials, or a combination of both print plus digital. The choice is yours. If you decide to use traditional print materials, you will need the teacher's manual, student textbooks, student workbooks, and student test booklets. If your school is prepared for a wise use of technology, you may choose Shurley's digital materials. This option provides a teacher's bundle and student digital textbook. Finally, if you prefer, you can use print plus digital, giving you the best of both worlds. Print plus digital includes both the traditional print materials and the digital materials for the teacher and students. The benefits of utilizing digital curricula are numerous. We are excited to be blazing the trail with purposeful digital content that truly enhances the learning environment. Let's take a closer look at what the digital options include. Setup and implementation is simple. Using your digital device with high-speed internet connection, just log into your account and you are ready to begin teaching. The interactive student textbook may be displayed on computers, tablet devices, the classroom interactive whiteboard, or on a basic dry erase board. Each lesson in the digital student textbook includes numerous digital enhancements. To view the special content, select the interactive I button. Then make your selection. You or the student may launch the interactive enhancement. Interactive practice and lessons pique interest and actively engage students. If you have access to a tablet device, you may also control what is displayed on the board through the tablet. This patent-pending technology is true seamless integration at its best. Everything you need, regardless of where you are in the classroom, is at your fingertips through the interactive I button. We enhance the lessons with stimulating multisensory input. Our technology experts made it a top priority to develop purposeful digital enhancements that complement the way 21st century students learn. Time in the classroom is limited, and therefore a digital product must provide true, measurable value to the teacher, the student, and the learning process. Each interactive component incorporates strategies to engage the brain and deepen understanding. It is vital for you and your students to have the proper tools to make each language arts concept clear and logical. With these interactive features, successful concrete strategies are at your fingertips. Students will learn how to navigate their interactive student textbooks during class. Then at home, they can practice their digital activities independently. All students need is their personal textbook link and an internet connection to access their materials. If a student needs extra practice, additional content is a mouse click away. The interactive I button makes this valuable support available immediately. Not only this, but parents can be actively involved by providing them with a clear understanding of what is being taught in the classroom and how to best help their child at home with their assignments. Teacher planning and preparation has never been easier. Features like bookmarks, notes, and search allow for easy access to the lessons you want. Powerful teaching aids and alignments to core standards are also clearly depicted for your planning needs. You don't have to be a technology wizard. Instead, Shurley English eases your journey across the digital divide. Common gestures including swipe, tap, double tap, drag, scroll, zoom, pinch, and expand motions are intuitive, just as they are on any of your interactive devices. Keep in mind as your classroom changes, your Shurley English materials are fully adaptable. You may integrate technology with your print materials at a rate that fits your needs. Shurley English is a dynamic curriculum that gives your students the concrete steps necessary to make the language arts connection. It truly helps you give your students the tools they need to become competent, confident communicators. We hope that you will join the Shurley English revolution today. For more information, please contact your state representative or give us a call at the corporate office. We will be glad to assist you.